Hello everyone, and I am once again returning to Roblox. Today we are playing the original Trick or Treat in Hallowsville, which yes, the devs have made public. And I will link it in the description for you all to play it. So I just decided to let the little pop-up here load in for old time's sake. Hey, welcome to Trick or Treat in Hallowsville. This year, a new version of the game was released. Okay, so that's talking about the second game. Welcome to a classic unofficial annual Halloween event. So this is, promoting the new one, which makes sense. They probably worked hard on the new one. Welcome to Trick or Treat in Hallowsville. This is a remake of a popular 2011 to 2013 Halloween game, Roblox Halloween Trick or Treat. Funny thing about that is, I don't remember that game being a thing. I'm sure it was a thing, but I'm sure if I try to find it now, it doesn't exist. Or if it does exist, it's completely broken. It is an unofficial event, meaning you will not receive any item. Indeed. Although perhaps if UGC can soon award players items for like events, then perhaps we can have classic icons again. But either way. So I'm playing on my main. If you saw the video yesterday, I played the current version of Trick or Treat in Hallowsville, Trick or Treat in Hallowsville 2, and that was on my alt. But today I am playing it on my main. You can see I have quite a lot of stuff. And there was only one more quest on my main to complete last year, and that was the true trick-or-treater, I believe. Yep, and I completed it last year, and you'll never guess what I did to complete it. I just pulled it up on my laptop, put an auto-clicker on, and let it sit for like 7 to 8 hours, and then it got it. So, but yeah, that was. I treated it last year like it'd be the last time we get to play this game. It's a blessing that they made it public again. They didn't have to, but they did. Because they knew that people would want to play it. Yeah, I have vehicles, and they're loud as hell. So I won't use those, since I'm sure most of you didn't use them back in the day. But yeah, there we go. So you can tell this game looks dated, and if you look at the creation date, it says 2014, which means that this game is almost 10 years old, and that is insane to think about. That's insane to think about. This game is almost a decade old, and people still play when it comes out every year, including me, because it's tradition. Because it's tradition for me to play every year. I mean, it would be a little war crime for me to skip this one year. I mean, I did it in 2021, so I committed a war crime that year. that sounds bad out of context, but I don't give a fuck. But yeah, so this is tradition for me to play this one and the new one. Although Trick or Treat Hallowsville 2 has become the one that I play for tradition, but I still play this one for old time's sake. And yeah, so this is a classic. This is a certified classic right here. In 2022, last year, I actually did a special Halloween edition of Roblox Classics on this game. But this year, I'm not marking it as a Roblox Classic. And I don't think it is. Because the thing with Roblox Classics is that those videos, themes are supposed to be looking back, nostalgia and stuff. Whereas for this year, I'm just playing it as it is. I'm not looking back on anything. I'll mention it, but it's not all looking back in the day, etc. That's not the whole theme. So this one is not a Roblox Classic episode. I will have a Roblox Classics will be returning soon. Probably not this month because I'm going to be busy with Halloween-themed things. But there are several more. Like working at a pizza place and Natural Disaster Survival are also classics, but I can also make regular videos on them. So yeah, but either way, this is not a Roblox Classics video. Click this. Yeah, this is not a Roblox Classics video. This is its own standalone video. This is what I'm classifying as a regular Roblox video. Yes, I do classify videos like that. I am very organized with my YouTube shit. Alright, I'm very organized with it. Hello. Hey, I got plate and candy for you. It's also amazing that this game still works in 2023, because like I said, it's almost 10 years old. But clearly the devs of this game have continued to keep the scripts up to date so that the game works, and I'm glad that they have. But I don't know if they're going to keep doing this. They might. Just because it might be the only way to promote the second game, to be fair, because more people played this version than the second one. Still, even though it's been, I'm pretty sure it's been like 2 or 3 years since the new one came out. for the first time. So yeah, but either way, this is a certified classic which you need to play every October. Well, if they keep releasing this one, that is. Alright, there we go. You get a lot more candy here too. This is yeah. See, I have a lot of candy, as I've saved up a lot. I have a lot of money, which I have nothing to spend on except maybe cars. But you know, the main version of the game for me to play now is the second one, not this one. So that's why I don't progress. Plus, I showed you, I have all the quests completed. So the only thing left for this game for me is nostalgia, really, and maybe slightly upping my stats, like how much candy I have and stuff. But yeah. And you wonder why there's those ghosts around me? It's a pet. Although, unlike the second game, it's purely aesthetic. It's purely cosmetic, I should say. It doesn't give you any bonuses or defend you. It's just an aesthetic. And yeah, I'm also recording this the same day that I recorded Trick or Treat in Hallowsville too. This is being recorded on the same day, but you are seeing this the next day. So you are seeing this on October 3rd, 2023. So I can keep the content flowing for a little bit. It's at the start, but there's plenty in the month that's gonna come, I can tell you that much. Plus, there's a lot of newer experiences for me to play, like the Intruder Doors, which have become favorites of mine. Which is honestly really good. I mean, for a while, starting like 2018, I was like stuck with only liking pre-existing games. I wasn't interested in new ones, but now I am interested in new ones. I don't want your Game Pass. Thank you very much. So this game does press you with buying stuff. When you tell me Game Passes, when did Game Passes come out on Roblox? I have to look up when that is, but every time that this game is almost a decade old, is promoting Game Passes, then Game Passes have been around for a long ass time then. When did the Game Passes come out on Roblox? I have no fucking idea. Yeah, the num num num, old school, very old school, but yeah. I remember back in the day when this game was on the front page. I think that's for the first 3 years, maybe 3 or 4 years it was out. Because assuming they made it, assuming they completed it in 2014, because the game creation date on Roblox says 2014. Assuming that it was released for the first time in 2014. I know for like the first few years it was on the front page every time, but then it started to drop off. Which is really sad to see, and now it's like a very tight, small amount of people that actually play it. And well, this is, to be fair, I'm recording this on a Monday, and I did not have work today, so, and plus it's still middle of the day, so I imagine that these two games, especially this one, are going to get a lot more players in it later, because there is a small dedicated player base which still plays this every year. Well, both of them, but more so this one, because this is the one everyone's familiar with. And if you know people, they will stick with the thing they're most familiar with, usually. I do that. Nothing wrong with it. It's just how it is. Happy Halloween, have some candy, thank you. Whereas, I don't trick-or-treat anymore. In fact, I feel like I stopped early, I think, because the last time I trick-or-treated was, 8 years ago? Back in, 9. Yeah, the last time I trick-or-treated was 2014. Because I remember the first year I stopped doing it was when we moved to the current house in 2015. So, I have not been trick-or-treating since 2015, and mind you, I was only 13 when I stopped. I was only 13, so I could have kept going for a couple more years, but I guess I thought it was really too childish for me at that point. Very stupid if you ask me. I could have gone till I was like 15. But I didn't. I stopped then. So yeah, I have not gone trick-or-treating in almost 10 years. And the last time was the last time. I'm not doing it at all. But I've found new purpose with liking Halloween, especially in the last couple of years. With, in this case, playing classic old games on Roblox. And in the case of like the Intruder and Doors, now new horror experiences on Roblox, newer things, horror games, Halloween themed games. It has become a new aspect of Halloween for me, which I've really started to enjoy. And I think this year's gonna be the best it's ever been. I mean, the Intruder's great on Roblox. Doors is amazing. I just haven't played it too much since I beat it, but it will come back. Don't worry, it will come back, and I'll play with modifiers because I can actually do that now and try to find more of its secrets. But yeah, I have those two newer experiences. Then I will. This whole month is gonna be packed with Halloween and non-Halloween stuff, but mostly Halloween stuff. And also another reason I'm excited for this month is because hockey season is coming back, which is always a win. It's always a W. It's a huge life W. So yeah, and hockey's coming back. So again, you have all Halloween, Hawaii 4, Arms Against Tyranny, and then you have the hockey coming back all in the same month. So this is gonna be a great month for me. I can tell you that now. It's gonna be a great month for me. And I'm already enjoying it the first 2 days. Brilliant. Especially the fact that this game is out now, it just made it like 10 times better. Because this game, again, it's a certified classic. You know? I have to play it. It's tradition. It's tradition. And as long as the original version... excuse me. As long as the original version keeps being released, I'll make a video on it every year. But only one video on it every year. Same with the second one. One video per year. See a lot of people playing it too. So far, not a single monster. I've been very lucky with the RNG in here, but again, monsters don't spawn. Well, they have a lot less chance of spawning in this one than they do in the original. That's for damn sure. Num num num. I like the tone or the pitch of it randomly changes. We'll see if we can go through like pretty much all these houses without a monster. We'll see. That's pretty far-fetched, I think. But it can happen. It's happened before. So that guy has an interesting pumpkin on his head. Who knows? I have the classic Roblox pumpkin head, and they used to release it every year on the catalog in October, but they stopped doing that like a few years ago. Like I think the description of it, I think it says like had Halloween from like 2008 to 2017 or something like that. So yeah, this thing is just permanently off sale, which makes it very special for me because I'm now one of the however many people own it, and no one else will have it now, except for the ones who already own it. And it's not unlimited, so you can't resell it to others and get money back from it, which, why on earth would you want to sell this hat? I mean, look at it. It is so unique compared to modern Roblox items, it stands out. Hello, yeah, I'm so happy to have this. Let me see. Alright, there we go. I don't know if I went to the other one, but I'll keep going. I'll go to the blue one. We're almost at the end of this. And I think this one's going to be shorter than the one I made earlier today, I believe, but that's fine with me. And again, just like the video I made yesterday, there's also quests for you to complete, but I already did all of them years ago. The most recent one I finished was the True Trick-or-Treater, and I finished that one last year. Which is pretty easy to get. You just have to make sure you have a computer that's going to stay on for like that long. And luckily, I had like almost half by regularly playing, but I was not gonna regularly play this for the remaining like 12-ish hours. I wasn't gonna do that. I just couldn't. So like I said, I did the auto clicker method, which is king, by the way. Always love that method. I mean, I can look at what other things there is, but honestly, for me in this game, the only thing it has left for me is nostalgia and tradition. So I'm almost there. I mean, if it wasn't for those things, I probably would have dropped this game years ago. But that's the reason I keep coming back to it. Tradition and nostalgia. That's mainly it. As for the new one, well, I actually want to get some stuff, some better stuff, so that's some reason to play that. Plus, also tradition. Tradition is quite strong, you know. So that's pretty much all the houses and not a single monster we encountered. Not one. Which is pretty lucky if you ask me, but yeah. We're bring a map here. And I'm gonna go back down to the main area. I mean, that's a lot of money that I have, but there's no reason for me to spend it. There really isn't. I mean, they actually have vehicles here. And you see Ghost Car, yeah, you see that one. I mean, that's a lot of fucking money, you know? I still remember when this game was bustling every October. You would come in here and the server was full. It was bustling back in the day, and now it's... I wouldn't say Shadow of its former self, but I guess it kind of is. But at the same time, the game is exactly the same as it was, so nothing was lost, really. Any of those costumes in here, which I don't think I have any, and I never put on because I wear my own costume. This. I always put my own on. I never use those, I don't think. But, yeah, so this game is a certified classic. I have great memories of it, and it's a blessing that they opened it for 2023. They really didn't have to, but they did. That is an honest to God blessing. Thank you to the devs for releasing this at least one more time. Again, I don't know if they're going to stop. They haven't said, but only time will tell. But with that, I want to thank you all very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all very soon. Bye.